So is there any issue that I can help you with that you're struggling with today that you want to talk through or anything?
Yeah, I would love to talk with you about this kind of anxiety that I'm having.
Okay.
I'm taking a heavier course load than usual next semester, and I got a job as an RA, which I'm very excited about.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But my best friend here is graduating, and I'm very happy for them and proud of them. But I'm also scared because then I'm not gonna really have anybody that I'm super close to. I have one good friend on campus, and then I have like another friend who I don't really talk to, and I'm just scared that I'm not gonna like get out much and be able to like put myself out there, like be willing to, I don't know, go to a party or something if I'm alone, because usually I would always go with my friends, right? And I don't know, that's just making me nervous that I'm going to turn into like a hermit, and I don't foresee that being healthy for me, not getting out of my room enough. And I'm scared, like I'm already like super focused on my studies and getting my homework done like a week early and doing everything and doing the best I can. And I'm scared that I'm gonna get absorbed into that even more because I'm not gonna like have anyone to hang out with that often, because like my other friend, she's a super busy person, like president of a club and in like 4 other clubs, and also taking a bunch of courses. And I'm just a little nervous that I'm gonna not have as good of a year next year as I did this year. And yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Those feelings make sense completely. Just considering that it is your first year on campus.
Yeah.
It's your first year, and of course you'll make friends with your roommate. But I think one of the main things that you brought attention, that you are aware that you need to go out, that you need to go out and make more friends, that you know that you allow yourself to be consumed by homework, consumed by classes, but the main thing is that you focus on getting out of that. And there's a lot of resources on campus that can help you with stuff like that. Like for me, for example, I met one of my roommates through one of the Meet Your Roommate things that housing was holding. And you be an RA, you'll have a chance to meet with the other people that you're training with, the chance to meet people on your floor, you might make friends with some of your residents. It's the effort that you put in is what counts a lot.
True. Yeah. I'm also scared. Like, one of my favorite restaurants here in Athens is El Tanapa. And I'm scared that I would never go to a sit-down restaurant alone. Like, or to the movies alone. And I want to be able to do that stuff because I don't want to be codependent on anybody. But I feel like I am a very codependent person. And yeah, I'm never gonna, what if there's a new movie that comes out that I want to watch and nobody can go with me? What am I gonna do? But, I don't know. That's just stupid. And
no, it's not. Nothing that you're feeling is stupid. We all feel the same way. I felt the same way.
Oh, really?
I wasn't like ready to go out and do things as soon as I got to college. I didn't have any friends when I first got here. I didn't have a roommate at all, so it was really weird for me. But the main thing is make yourself go out there and just do those things. If you see a movie that you really want to go see that movie. Get popcorn, have that day to yourself. Make that day, make it a self-care day so you by yourself. It's something that's good for you. To not feel like you're pressuring yourself to go out there. I think that's the first step. Same thing, and then also inviting those couple friends that you think that you have. What's the harm in coming out of text them saying, hey, let's go to this movie. Hey, do you want to do this? The worst they can say is no, and you just find someone else.
True.
Mm-hmm. But I think that as long as you are aware of everything that you're going through, that you can make an effort to actually go through that.
True. At least I'm self-aware.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
So I heard you mention you're going through 6 classes. How does that compare to the schedules you're taking before?
I'm pretty sure, at least this year, and I'm pretty sure last year, but I can't remember because it was online. I've always taken 5 classes. This semester, it's 5 classes, but 2 of them are 4 credits, so it's 17 credit hours. And next semester, it's 6 classes, but they're all normal 3 credit hours. So it's 18 instead of 17. So it's not that big of a jump, and I think I'm gonna be able to handle it. But my advisor, when we had our meeting, was like, "Oh, that might be too much for you," and I was like, "I don't know." And then I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think it might be too much, but I feel like I can handle it. But now I'm kind of starting to doubt myself.
You can't let other people doubt if you know your limits, you wouldn't allow yourself to go past them. If you think that you can do it, but who are these people to tell you that you can't?
Yeah.
It's like if you do feel like you're being too stressed out, then you can just drop a class. You don't have to take it right now. You still have that time to do things.
Right.
So I think you'll be okay on that front. As long as you just take the time and just plan out everything accordingly and organize it, and make sure that you can go do it. I think you can.
Yeah. I think maybe I just care too much about what other people think about me.
Which we all do.
And that's probably why I don't want to go to a restaurant alone.
We go to the restaurant alone and then you do homework there. See? You must put the two together. You say something about that you're becoming an RA next semester. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about becoming an RA and balancing your school schedule too? Do you think that that's something that you can handle?
I am excited to be an RA, not only like for multiple reasons. Like I think it'll be a really rewarding experience for me, and it'll give me another thing to do that isn't just schoolwork. And obviously it'll help with like tuition because like I don't have to pay for my meal plan, and I live at a reduced cost, and that'll just help a lot because I already have like 2 scholarships from the school and then 1 from outside the school that I'm kind of relying on a lot, and the 2 from the school are grade based or GPA based, so now I gotta keep my GPA really good. But yeah, I think I'll be able to balance it because ever since I was in my freshman year of high school, I've always had a job while I've been in school, and this semester and last semester were the first that I wasn't working at the same time while I've been in school. Like I went home and over break I worked, but I didn't have a job on campus. And that gave me a lot more time to focus on my work and to have a social life, I guess, because I didn't always do those things when I was in high school. I was always just working in my off hours. And yeah, I think I'll be able to handle it, and it should be fine because it's not that many hours that I have to be on duty. Bless you. And again, I think it's really worth it to help with my cost of attending school here, and giving me that good work experience and the opportunity to meet a lot more people than I have so far in school.
So as much as stress as caused, you sound like you're very excited for it too.
Yeah, I am.
Very good. This has something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So you said you've been working since you were about 14, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that impacted your work ethic and how you think you're ready to be an RA and take all these classes together? How do you think that prepared you for your future?
That's a good question. I've been like babysitting and stuff since I was 12, and then when I was 14, while having like a permanent babysitting gig, I guess, I also started working at McDonald's, and I had to walk from my house to McDonald's, and then after school, and then work, and then come home, and sometimes I didn't get my homework done because I was too exhausted, but eventually I learned the balance once I got older. And then from McDonald's, I quit because they treated me like garbage, and I went to Kroger. Oh, it's fine. And Kroger has a union, so I'm treated a little bit better, I think. And I still work there, And over the summer, I do that, and I have a nannying job. Like, it's been full-time in the past, but it's going to be part-time this summer. And I work, like, 60 hours a week, and I think that having a job since I was, like, a preteen, a teenager, has really fundamentally changed me as a person. Like, I don't think that people who didn't have a job when they were a teenager are very different people than I was. Like, they just don't understand how the world works as much, I don't think. And I don't say that as a dig or anything, but it's just
completely different lifestyles.
Yeah. Like I worked all that time, and I saved up money to buy my first car and pay for my driver's ed and my gas and my insurance and everything. And I don't know, it's also taught me to be like, I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm OCD because that's annoying and like not,
No.
it's like ableist or whatever, but I have compulses. I'm compulsive in that way where I can't, it's hard for me to spend money sometimes unless it's on like food or like a sweatshirt to keep me warm or something. And
so it's so hard to spend money on the needs.
Yeah, like I try, if my bank account goes below a certain balance, and which is like a crazy high number for any like teenager, I get really anxious and uncomfortable, and I kind of freak out a little bit, like I'm destitute, but I'm not. And I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of having a job for that long. It's made me a better person, more where I understand more about how the world works, and I have a good work ethic, and because I was like a manager when I was 17 at McDonald's, and I was a lead at Kroger until I came to school. Like, it's given me this leadership experience that is going to be helpful to me in being an RA, but it also has made me just a little bit insane, I feel like, because I know how the world works, and unfortunately the world works in not great ways all the time. And like, I don't know, you throw out food at the end of the night instead of donating it to someone, or you use so much plastic that the world's gonna die in 30 years or 20 years, however short it is now, because nobody cares. And there are people out there who will treat you like you're not a human because you are a cashier at McDonald's, or you are giving them their groceries, bagging their groceries at Kroger, whatever. I don't know. It's just...
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's hard. Like, I'm used to it now, and I'm just kind of, like, used to being, like, beaten down, I guess. But... when I was a kid, when I was 14, 15, whatever, like 2 years, I would come home from McDonald's crying. And I would just walk home crying, or catch a ride with my friend Anna crying because of something an old man said to me, or an old man, like, not to get too deep, but like an old man touched my butt at work or whatever, you know? And I was just a kid, but now I'm just like, someone's gonna harass me at work today, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it and just be...
That's not something I'm gonna have to deal with.
Well, well, I do.
It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but you're okay. Well, I'm sorry you're going through all this, but I'm really, really happy that you felt open and trusted me enough to have a conversation with me.
Of course.
And I really hope that if you have any other thing that you want help with or advice with, you'll come to me.
Yeah.
I'm always here for you. I really appreciate being here and talking to me today.
I appreciate you talking to me about this stuff because I don't really have the chance to talk about it to people. Yeah.